Hello, this is Michael Johnson from AC Man Heating and Air Conditioning. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly when you should consider replacing your HVAC system. So you may find yourself in a situation where your air conditioning system or your heating system is not working well, and you've called a technician out and they're telling you that they recommend to replace it. Do you repair it or do you replace it? These are my top reasons to replace a system versus repairing. Okay, number one, how old is the system? I like to see units that are less than 10 years old. When they're less than 10 years old, typical repairs are feasible because you can get a lot more life out of it. If a unit is beyond 10 years old, that's around the range where big repairs are going to happen. And not only big repairs, but repairs within a small amount of time. So 2 months, a fan goes out, 6 months later, the other fan goes out, etc., etc. There's a reason that the manufacturers give a 10-year manufacturer parts warranty. They're going to give you a parts warranty for as far out as their data shows that the units begin to break, and they're going to cut it off right there. And usually that's at 10 years. That's over tens of thousands of units and warranty claims that they have where they say that is the number. So if your unit's older than 10 years old, then that's one reason you should consider replacing it. Number two, refrigerant leaks. Some people call them Freon. Freon leaks are one of the big reasons I recommend replacement, because if you have a leak in the system or the Freon or the refrigerant is low, then it's going to be very hard to pinpoint how many leaks are in that system. And this is what I mean. Imagine a water hose. Water is spraying out of it. It has a leak in it. You take your thumb, you close that hole. Now water starts coming out of the other holes you didn't see. That's what happens when we repair leaks on HVAC systems. We can find a leak, but once we plug that hole, then the other ones start to show up, but they were too small to show up with the bigger leak in existence. So leaks are very hard to fix. We recommend when you start to have leaks and the unit is of a certain age, that's one big reason to replace that unit. Number three, the compressor has failed. Now, compressors typically don't fail. They're pretty strong and pretty hardy. Usually they fail for a reason. Not only that, compressor cost replacements are very expensive. The compressor is the heart of the system. There's a pretty good chance that replacing a compressor for the cost of the compressor is a pretty big investment and is not too far off from replacing the unit when you consider the warranty. If you spend $2,000 or $3,000 replacing a compressor on a unit that's beyond its 10-year lifespan or its 10-year warranty, then you're looking at a $3,000 or $2,000 charge with no warranty. Anything else can happen versus replacing the entire system and having a 10-year parts warranty, and for some companies, a 1 or 2 year labor warranty, or even a 5-year labor warranty. The next reason to replace that system is if you have acid burnout. This one's a little bit more technical, but when the Freon or the refrigerant gets compromised, it turns into acid, and that acid will go in and eat all of the components in the system, which pretty much makes the system destroyed, right? So it's almost like back in the day, people would put sugar in someone's gas tank on a car, and that would destroy the fuel system. Well, that acid goes in and destroys everything. You can do small repairs here and there, but the acid has pretty much compromised the system. The next reason to replace, and the last reason that I'll give, is efficiency issues. When a unit is too small for the home or the building, sometimes previous contractors or builders will put in a unit that's too small. Even if it's working properly, it doesn't cool well when the temperatures are extreme. When it's really hot outside or it's extremely cold outside, you start to feel uncomfortable. And if that unit is too small, that is impossible to fix. On the other side of that token, if your unit is really old but it's working, A newer unit can actually make your electric bill a lot less. And we know how the economy is. We need to save as much money as possible on that electric bill. Those are the 5 reasons I recommend replacing a unit versus repairing. I hope this helped you. I hope you get some information out of it. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.